Last week, the Nigerian government released some names of some individuals indicted of financing terrorism. Good morning, viewers. My name is Yakubu Mohammed. I currently work with Premium Times as an investigative journalist. They are not just individuals alone. We have about 13 individuals and 6 bureau de change firms. These individuals and entities were accused of financing terrorism, and the Nigerian Sanction Committee took their time to explain or detailed how these persons financed terrorism. For instance, one of them is Tukuru Mamu, who was a spokesman to Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, who of course has repeatedly been calling for negotiation with terrorists. Tukuru Mamu was arrested sometime in 2022. If I'm not mistaken, he was arrested in 2022, and since then he has been under trial. More recently, the Nigerian government listed him among the persons financing terrorism, and according to them, he facilitated ransom payment from the family of kidnapped victims to the terrorists who kidnapped their loved ones. Basically, this is what the Nigerian government said about Tukuru Mamu. Of course, we have some other persons too, like Yusuf Ghazali and among other persons. So many of these guys, one of the things that we observe is that their names, this list, there is not much difference between the recent list and what we have in the past. Some of them have been in court with the Nigerian government, especially some of the firms that were indicted. I just mentioned Yusuf Ghazali not long ago. I think Yusuf Ghazali was arrested some years ago after some 6 Nigerians were convicted by a court in United Arab Emirates. So Ghazali was not part of the six Nigerians. He has been on the list for a long time. It is just now that I think the committee took its time to explain in details how these people finance terrorism. You know, what I would say, illicit transfer of funds. Some like one of the BDC, the firm was accused of, I think it's Alpha Exchange, was accused of transferring money from UAE to Boko Haram in Nigeria. So these are allegations that, you know, the persons indicted, I believe, also have 1 or 2 things to say about these things, because it's just like somebody running a POS business and you do transaction for someone not knowing where the money is coming from. So let me talk about the sanctions, the punitive sanctions against these persons and entities. When you look at the sanctions, it means even a common man can easily be caught up in the web. He can easily be caught in the web because one of the sanctions, if I could vividly remember, is that the funds and assets and anything belonging to this person should be frozen. I mean, majorly about their account should be frozen, and not them only, including people who work for them. If I should go by literal interpretation of what was stated there, like people who work for them directly or indirectly, should also their account should also be frozen, because by looking at it just shows that they are part of the beneficiary of the illicit transaction. So like I said earlier, looking at those sanctions, to some extent they are arguably fine, but one cannot know who you are working for. You might not know the kind of business the person is engaged in, and for a BDC person who is actually running his business, some of them are very careless. They don't even, I mean, somebody cannot just start investigating the source of the exchange you're trying to do with him. So the committee, I believe the committee should, after this recent report, should update the public on the necessary thing they are doing after this. What are the, because I think if someone is indicted, the next thing is you go to court. So I think the court will have the final say at the end of the day.
Investigations, special reports, analysis, and breaking news. Premium Times, a leading multimedia news platform, brings to you every minute stories that helps you make informed decisions and hold public officials, individuals, and organizations accountable. We have cartoons, videos, podcasts, and other interesting content for your delight. For timely update on politics, entertainment, sport, and business, visit our website on www.premiumtimesng.com and follow us on all our social media platforms. Don't miss out.